Slap that.
I am so fucking excited to be back. I have been on sick leave, even though I do not get paid. The life of a freelance creative. Take one day off and it's fucking over from there, I tell you that much. Infamous mugshot. So guys, yes, it has been a little while since I have uploaded, probably about a week to be precise. I've been extremely unwell with the flu. You'll probably hear it in my voice today. But throughout that time of being sick, I've had a lot of time to think about where I want the channel to be heading and new ideas for the channel, what exactly I want to do with it. So right now, I'm at a position where I want to take it to a whole new level. I think this may actually be the last conspiracy I do surrounding a lot of humor and I guess the entertainment industry, if you'd like to call it that. I really want to start delving into not so much conspiracies, but more of the unsolved sides of things like mysteries, ghosts, a bit of everything so that we're not secluded or boxed into this one category of conspiracy theories. And I eventually actually want to make this a duo channel and actually have a second presenter. So I'm going to be looking around and sussing out who I think would be a proper or right for the candidate for that position. Someone who's obviously delved into a lot of the paranormal, UFO research, all that type of stuff. Anybody who is quite fluent or has a lot of experience within the research of it. That's the type of person I will be looking for to advance the show into something a bit bigger than the platform we're at now. I thought I'd give you guys a rundown on what's going to be happening with the channel, and actually really excited about where we're heading. If you guys are willing to stick around until that's up and going, that would be pretty cool. I'm still going to be uploading conspiracies in the meantime. This will probably be the last Floyd Lyric TV woke conspiracy, I guess. Excited. I'll still be uploading conspiracy videos every week until we have the newer channel up and ready to go. Can't wait to bring guests on. I can't wait to do all these other crazy things that I'm thinking about. Hopefully eventually we might even have a budget to work with, maybe do some traveling and, you know, meet with some people who are actually involved or have been engaged in unknown mysterious things. I don't know why I'm still talking, but goodbye to the last video, bitch. Hello to the new one. Why do you guys still watch me? I really don't know. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Floyd Lyric and welcome back to Floyd Lyric TV. And for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel of the... Yep, every time. We're pretty woke here. Now guys, in my last video, I did cover the conspiracies surrounding Prince's death and how his death actually mirrors that of an Illuminati blood sacrifice. So like always guys, you can go and watch that video right here on my channel. Now I'm sure you guys are all very familiar with famous actor from Australia, Heath Ledger. And with his death, apparently the evidence points at natural causes and his apparent obsession with his role as the Joker. But guys, what if I told you that's exactly what the media want you to think? What if I told you that his death mirrors that of something much more sinister? So yes guys, today I'm going to be covering the Heath Ledger death conspiracy. I'm not gonna lie, this one hits home. I love Heath. Love it, love it. Now, there are a lot of allegations being thrown around the Australian actor's death, including drug use, depression, and his apparent obsession with the role as the Joker. Turning pages, turning pages, like I'm coming out of the closet. Not gay! So if you've heard on the news, that is most likely what the media is trying to tell you. And I can guarantee that is exactly what you believe. Well, after this video, guys, I think you're gonna have a very different outlook on Heath Ledger's death. Now, if you've watched a few of my previous videos, you would understand how propaganda is used through media, and that 99% of the information that you are being fed is actually fabricated and misleading. And guys, Heath Ledger's death is no exception when it comes to this. Now, conspiracy theorists believe the Illuminati who run the entertainment industry has a lot more to do with Heath Ledger's death than drugs or his apparent obsession with the Joker ever would. And if you are familiar with the workings of the Illuminati inside Hollywood, you would understand why I chose Heath Ledger as a topic. A video of Randy Quaid surfaced on the internet, and he went on air and claimed that he is getting stalked by the same star whackers that killed Heath Ledger. If you've watched a few of my previous videos, you would know that a star whacker is what we would say an Illuminati hitman. Alright guys, so let's take a look at that clip.
We believe there are to be a malignant tumor of star whackers in Hollywood. How many people do you know personally who have died suddenly and mysteriously in the past 5 years? I have personally known 8 actors, all of whom I have worked with and was close to. Heath Ledger, Chris Penn, David Carradine, and Monk. I believe these actors were whacked, and I believe that many others, such as Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, and Mel Gibson, are being played to get at their money. In the meantime, many a celebrity's image and marketability is being co-opted and destroyed. Google helps out by keeping the negative stories near the top of the celebrity's webpage because it's the negativity that brings in the advertising revenue. In my own case, my ex-attorney Lloyd Braun has joined this tribe of bottom feeders by creating his own celebrity gossip website. What is wrong with that picture? When your own attorney starts defaming you, who do you turn to defend you? Lloyd Braun also claims to have come up with the idea of The Sopranos, so he's obviously familiar with the ways and means of organized crime. Unfortunately, my brother Dennis has made matters worse by buying a house from Mr. Braun on property Braun originally bought with money he embezzled from me. I recently discovered, much to my surprise, that Dennis is also on the deed to my Santa Barbara property. This is also the work of Mr. Braun, further confounding the validity of the transfer of my fully furnished property in 1992 to Mr. Bruce Berman. I have earned approximately $40 million throughout my career. I have profit participation in some of my films. I am being embezzled from by this monstrous ring of accountants, estate planners, and lawyers who are mercilessly slandering me and trying to kill my career, and I believe murder me in order to gain control of my royalties. I wish to return to only one thing: work. For the past 40 years, I have successfully worked in Canadian productions, and I would like to announce my availability and desire to do so immediately. Legally, of course. And now I'd like to turn it over to my brilliant and honest Canadian attorney, Catherine Sass, for questions you may have. Where's Eddie today?
What the fuck? And if that isn't enough proof to kickstart this conspiracy surrounding Heath Ledger's death, then I should probably stop making videos and get a fucking day job. Not gonna happen. So in this video, he is claiming that these star whackers, or what I'm going to call them again, Illuminati hitmen, are murdering people in the entertainment industry, including Heath Ledger. Now, even Heath's own family have come forward in a documentary and claimed that, in fact, he was the opposite of depressed, and that he had a lot of fun when playing the role of the Joker, not that he was obsessed with it. Which is another reason that theorists believe that Heath Ledger's death has nothing to do with drugs, depression, or falling too deep into the obsession of the role as the Joker. Another conspiracy being thrown up in the air is that Heath Ledger may have actually faked his own death. Someone teach me how to do that. I can't pay my debts, I'm dead! with people allegedly claiming to see Heath out at cafes with friends. I mean, there's no actual evidence or photo proof of this. This is all just stories, but it's still very interesting when it comes to the conspiracy surrounding his death. Now, guys, there's another conspiracy that surrounds the actor's death, and that conspiracy is that he was another blood sacrifice of the Illuminati. And if you've watched a few of my previous videos, you would understand that that isn't so shocking or surprising. Now, guys, Heath Ledger died in the process of filming, do not kill me if I don't pronounce this right, the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. I don't know if I said that right, but we'll go along with it. And it is said that in that film, if you look very closely, you will see Illuminati symbolism absolutely fucking everywhere. Now, these symbols include Masonic symbols, has referrals to Satanism and the use of tarot cards and other bizarre occult symbolism. And conspiracy theorists believe that with that movie, they were actually preparing you for his death. What the fuck? That they knew that this would be the last movie that Heath Ledger ever made. Now, in that movie, you will see Heath Ledger dead hanging from a bridge. Now, the tarot card plays a very important role in the conspiracy surrounding this film being known as the last film that he would ever make. Now, the tarot card being shown in a separate scene is that of the Hanging Man, which is the 12th card in the tarot card deck. And that has been used by the Illuminati since the 1800s. And guys, it represents sacrifice. We on to you, Illuminati! I mean, guys, it could be very possible that Heath Ledger's death was a part of predictive programming that we are being fed every single fucking day. Or that he was actually sacrificed by the Illuminati for a number of reasons. Alright, guys, well, thank you so much for coming and watching my next conspiracy on the Heath Ledger death. Now, if you guys like that video and you want to see more, make sure that you give this a like, make sure that you guys are probably subscribed. I'll be uploading videos every week. I will be taking a new direction to the channel, as I said earlier, so please don't hate me for delays or think that I've just fucked off, because I'm working harder than I've ever worked before. Other than that, guys, take it easy and don't let your death be a part of predictive programming, because I literally just farted. That's how I'm gonna end it. All right, guys.